All right, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I don't even care. I'm back in it. Granted, it is now 8 hours later than it was during my previous attempt, but I'm doing the exact same thing again, except smarter. Yeah, if you don't know how this game works, you roll dice, and you get points based on your little guys that are in those columns, and based on the artifacts that are up there. And that's pretty much all you need to know. And then we bishop this one, and add another square here. So again, priority number 1 is to score as ridiculously highly as possible, as early as possible, to bump up our thingamajig. You know what I mean. The thing, the stuff. The shop rarity, which I am covering, I realized. Hang on, can I? Oh my god. I am so bad at here. Oh my, it fucks with my brain so bad. This way? Here. That's the shop rarity. I didn't realize I was covering it. Okay. Another pawn. The more pawns you have, the better. They're decent early game, I suppose. And we skip the remaining rounds. 4D printer could be useful this early on. Makes sense. I just gotta remember to, like, get rid of it later. Nice, perfect. Just triggering it for free. No bumping required. / budging. Nice. 1 turn clear once again. Which one shall I eat? This one. Do I buff any of these? None of these are amazing. I'm gonna reroll once. Trail pot is useful early in the game. No, this isn't anything. Yield on the pawn, sure. Plus 50% shop rarity, and we get the wonderful 1-turn KO animation. Oh man, I did like one more run on Steam Deck, in between the last recording and just now, and it did not go well. It just didn't go well at all. This is a tricky freaking game. Okay, multiply the multiplier. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll these and see if I can budge. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to budge this one because I get the budge back. Okay, that's not amazing. But bosses are always a little bit trickier. Knight isn't ideal right now. I'm gonna re-roll once. I always say I'm gonna re-roll once as if I had, like, any say in the matter. I wish I could re-roll more than once, but alas. Yeah, I want to have some chrono tokens for after the boss fight, so I can re-roll the perk in case it sucks. Fish legs might actually be useful right now. Kind of crazy thought. I don't think I've ever picked fish legs. Let's just pick it again. Level it up a little bit. Alright, I think that's just gonna have to do... Yeah, it's just gonna have to do... I think I can probably clear this soon. Okay, yeah, got it. Got lucky with the mini dice there. I really wish I had more ways of triggering or granting shields. That would be very convenient. Okay, let's get that shop rarity up. Okay, gotta level up here. Lab tube. That is potentially good because I'm going to use a lot of kings. When your turn begins, spend 10 shop rarity to give all users plus 20% strength. I need shop rarity. Create a random different spell in its place. That one's also pretty good. I'm gonna reroll though. Spawn an egg. Each turn recharge one. If full, destroy this and spawn a dragon with its strength. Is this... I've had an egg and it didn't have that effect. Did they change that? Spawn 2 random warp units and random tiles. That's not worth it. Pentagram. Okay, egg. Let's try the egg. Maybe it'll pay off. I'll bump you down one to move the blimp. Okay. Nice. Alright. I am very curious as to what the dragon actually does. Okay, let's bump up our thingamajiggies or whatever's. I don't even care to like speak in full sentences anymore. I'm just here to get to Act 8 and beat it. I desperately hope they designed the game in such a way that you have to actually get Nan in to win. That would be funny. This is very underwhelming. But it's very expensive, so maybe it's better than I thought. Okay, you know what? I'm just trying some wild stuff while I'm waiting for the kings to show up. Okay, yeah, whatever. Nice, perfect. That was lucky. Okay, perfect. Making good progress. I don't like those when this levels up items, even though I just bought one. Okay, skip. I love the system of increasing shop rarity. Like, at first you don't really notice, but yep, early king. Early king. Okay, okay, we're in this. We are in this to win this. Let's level this one up. Okay. Getting a king this early is massive. That's gonna make a huge difference, I feel. Especially if I can, like, clone it, get some re-triggers. I gotta get that shit going early. Alright, stone chisel. Well, more bishops. Yeah, you can die. That's fine. Reroll. And a queen. No good place for it really anywhere, so let's go here. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Sure, I suppose. I don't know how well it's good. Okay, another multiplier on the blimp. Okay. Not awful. Considering I can't really re-roll in this one. Let's see. Okay, one more. Rook, very nice. Let's eat this bishop, make it strong. And we're leveling this one up so it grants XP to the neighboring artifacts. I have like a system and junk. You go here and you go here. And you know what? While I'm at it, you go here. And budging all the dice. Nice. Okay. Alright, okay. Oh, still not done. Clone. I wish I knew how strong the dragon's gonna be. But I need the kings. I know the kings scale infinitely. I can worry about scaling dragons or whatever later. Scaling dragons. Funny. Okay, is this gonna do it? Yeah. It's definitely gonna do it. Okay. Gold star. You reroll when you reroll base dice, your frozen dice get +1. That's just so situational. I don't even understand why you're supposed to pick it. Capturing and sacrificing gives +50% power is really good, but I'm not going to take it. Common units get +2 repeat. No. Table flipper. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so the queen triggers the artifact in the top row when she's bought. Table flipper triggers that effect every round if she's at the bottom row. Spawning one asteroid, no, that's nothing. Oh yeah, the pawns get triggered every time too now. Okay, I soon will have a dragon. It's fun. I wonder what makes it worth it, because it like takes up a whole perk slot, which is kind of crazy. Reroll. This is just a regular airship. That's nothing. But I can move this queen. Now, which one do I want to trigger every time? This one could be good. 35 XP every round. 11 molt, 3 mini dice. Just endless mini dice, mini dice. Okay, you know what? The queen. Have I selected you yet? No. Shall... I'm gonna move her here for now. And then maybe move her later if circumstances permit. Kind of ashamed that I can't buy this clone, but oh well. That's the dragon. When your turn ends, get plus molt equal to 1% of this unit's strength. This is what I was missing. I was missing molt. Okay. I don't want to get too excited, but I am getting a little bit excited. I need to buff the hell out of that dragon. I am curious as to how I'm going to actually do that. It is a side objective. Objective 1, get a bunch of kings. Objective 2, buff the dragon. Sure, let's eat you. Where even is the best? Like the queen? I'm gonna want to move the queen down there, huh? Yeah, the queens are not disposable anymore. They're not just fancy rooks with a slightly worse ability. They're actually like crazy valuable now. Ooh. I need something that like reliably buffs the dragon. Because it's only at 170, which isn't gonna do much late game. Okay, I can budge you down. Okay, but like now, if I just keep leveling up all the mini dice artifacts and trigger them every turn, and oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, 4 million this early, that's pretty good. Mimic. Let's just get more of these on the board. I need dragon fodder, 100%. I'm gonna be able to feed the dragon so much. The rooks and everything are just gonna keep popping off. It's gonna be absolutely worth it to sacrifice a couple of those. Oh damn it! Should have skipped, but oh well. Maybe I can reposition the dragon to somewhere where it can eat more. Alright. Just 1%. If it reaches like E powers, 1% is quite a bit. Okay. So I'm going to feed the dragon this rook. That's my long-term plan. So dragon, you go here. Hopefully next turn I can feed you a rook. That's acceptable, yeah. Ah, goddammit, I keep forgetting to skip. It's fine, it's fine. I'm building up the dragon right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually doing this on purpose. Oh my god, I really hope. Oh, the dragon is really getting my hopes up. One of those. And one of those. And no, I'm gonna keep playing until I can, like, buff the dragon a little bit. Because that seems very important. I don't even have good artifacts yet. You could argue that I, like, don't have any artifacts right now. Okay. You wouldn't be entirely mistaken. Okay. Oh, of course, clone unit. Yeah, no, I gotta get more dragons. I can't buff the dragon yet, but I don't need to buff it yet. Plus, if I wait a little bit longer, sacrificing those chess pieces is gonna be way more effective. So it's all good, man. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely crushing this. It's not a problem at all. Oh, the base dragon has 0 power. I guess that makes sense. It didn't spawn from an egg, so... motherfuckers. Okay, yeah, you... Oh my god. That's huge. That's massive. That's such a big buff. You can eat this one, I suppose. Let's skip. But after that, we're gonna have to play every single round, I feel. The shop rarity is probably high enough by now. When you spend, get 1 mini dice stats. It's lame. Reroll. Trigger in column 3, spend 1 budge to increase the strength of volumes by 10%. Not awful. Level up your starter perk 3 times. No, that's not worth it. 50% chance of, oops, of keeping the charges, which is how the king's buff. There's a 50-50 chance that the king can, like, trigger again right away. That could be massive. Make a huge difference. Now I'm gonna get, like, what? 10,000 molt? How much am I gonna get? 37,000. I'm at, oh my god, I'm at E12 already. And I'm not even through with the base game. Okay, copy the king. Play as many rounds as possible. Get more chances to copy kings. Okay, I think I got the shop rarity high enough. I don't think I have to worry about it going even higher. I desperately need to buff this Drago also. I don't like the 0 that pops up above it. Ooh, okay. Let's sacrifice this unit to the dragon. Good. Get molt for every experience gained. That could actually be really good over time. So let's replace this one. And let's keep playing. I'm gonna do so well this time. You have no idea how well I'm gonna do. I don't know why I even bothered to re-roll that. I'm good. I should just save my chrono tokens. It's just a reflex at this point. This is king triggers. Okay, this time I have score and I have a ton of molt. There's no way I'm not, like, just exploding the world this time. Okay, you get eaten here. I gotta diversify my dragon portfolio a little bit at least. just in case one of them gets killed, because there are bosses. There's at least one boss who can actually kill some of your units, which would be devastating. Already at E9 and I'm not even multiplying yet. E14. Beautiful. Another king. Here we fucking go. And yeah, let's slap one of those there. Okay, okay. Don't actually need this synergy up here anymore, considering how much of a difference the dragons make. 43,000 mult. Ah, it's a thing of beauty, I tell you. Not super interesting. Don't have any other queens that would go well down here. I don't have any more rerolls, damn it. Okay, this one has to get replaced. I don't know why I bothered leveling it up. Sure, the bishop can go. Let's keep playing. I'm just here for the experience. No need to budge or reroll anything. It's just about the shops at this point. Okay, like if I don't make it this time, I'm gonna be seriously confused. Not upset, because I love Pangonauts, I could never be mad at them. But I am gonna be confused. Do want to keep the queen. Well, let's just slap more stuff here. And let's go into the next round, whatever. And lunch. I got an E12 rook in Act 4. Fuck yeah. Okay. E18, very nice. Alright, we got another rook here. But no way to swap it out for anything. That's just bad. Reroll. Okay. I want this dragon over here. Then I shall sacrifice this rook. Bit more molt. I don't know if that like pays off long term, but it feels right. You know what I mean? I am not capable of doing the math on whether this is a good idea or not. I just know it feels right. I wonder, like, if I can get some units that like trigger random other units, there's a chance they trigger the dragon even before the end of the round. And that would be fun. Reroll. Gosh dang it. Units spawn with strength equal to 50% of this unit's strength. That's not gonna do anything at all. One more reroll. Okay. At least get those new tiles out of the pool. At least I think they're not in the pool anymore. It would make sense if they weren't. Alright. King triggers. Didn't spend his charge. Excellent. Oh, okay. Can only be triggered by something else. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Okay, do I need this eyeball still? Don't think so. But you know what I need even less? This fucking thing. Why am I even considering getting rid of anything else? Okay, so the eyeball keeps triggering to give this thing XP, which is ultimately kind of meaningless. Which one of you will I assign to that? I like having the extra mini dice, because mini dice scale with how strong your board is. Okay. Having a way to trigger Hidden Portal reliably every round without having to do anything or spend anything is incredible. Especially if I can level it up a couple times. Which I should probably do. I still have the fucking toad head. Get 3 mini dice, that's fun. Reroll. Another reroll. A rook. I don't have enough fodder. I need stuff to feed the rook with. I don't have anything. Okay, getting 21 of those dice every round just for free is wonderful. And I get those partially because of... Yeah, I must have gotten them because I did the reroll in the shop. Don't remember if I actually did one. But I must have. Another queen. Or a clone. Okay, think about this critically. Don't just do what the fuck ever. Plus, when bought, it captures a unit. Which is a problem. I'm gonna need... Oh my fucking god. Okay, another king on the board. Screw it! I can, like, worry about everything else later. For now, it's important to just build up things that scale early and hard. E13 dragon goes so hard. Okay. Endless mode? Who do you take me for? What makes you think I'm quitting? For fuck's sake! Okay. You I don't need anymore. And I want... What the fuck do I want? I want you... down here. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting all the mini dice for free once again. The absolute lunacy of it all. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's pretty good, considering how much space I have. Alright. Nice, it's gonna trigger right off the bat. Wonderful. Asteroid's gonna get killed. Oh yeah, and I have the ability anyway. There's a 50% chance this can trigger more than once per turn. Well, there's a 50% chance for twice and a 25% chance for 3 times, I suppose. 50% chance not to spend its charge. I don't want to be spreading misinformation as the world's foremost expert on Dicevaders. Okay, Venjoid. Venjoid's gonna have to do... You go here, and then the rook can eat you. Sorry, it's nothing personal. Yeah, sure. Don't have to worry about that right now. Just gonna keep charging them kings. Alright. I need some better artifacts. I can't believe I'm, like, stuck with this trash for the most part. Okay. Oculus, pretty good. Actually really good. Triggers everything to its right. Only has 1 charge to do that, but I have the synergy for that, so... Ah, wonderful. Trigger the dragon. Great. I'm gonna swap you one down. Don't worry. This rook only has 10,000? Really? Kind of pathetic. Another one of those? It's getting a little bit silly. That's not good enough. For each one you had, no, it's not in the tens of thousands, so I don't care about it. All right, let's get another king on the board. At some point, I might have to like feed one of the kings to the dragons, just to keep it buffed, so it can keep up with the rest of the game. Ideally, I won't have to do that for a while, or I can find something else that strengthens them, but we'll see. It's gonna have to be something that strengthens them like crazy, otherwise it's not gonna be worth it. Okay, I'm still perfectly golden. Okay. It's a 2 million. That's pretty good. So let's swap you up here. And keep rolling. And just launch that. Nothing to worry about here. Yeah, this rook's gonna go crazy pretty soon also, so I'll be able to sacrifice it then. Ooh, 34, nice. Okay. A queen. Unfortunate. Yeah, I gotta swap this. This is a really good artifact, isn't it? Fuck. I'm gonna replace this one. Whatever. I have time to build things up. I don't have to be optimal all the time. There's no pressure anymore. For now. Come on. This should be doable. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So much shit I need to replace. Wow. Okay, rook takes rook. Yeah, sure. And 6 mini dice, 3 mini dice and 25 molds, 6 mini dice, 150. Well, this one stays, obviously, forever. But I should get another king, and I'll put it here to level it up a little bit more, because it's plus 30 mold every time, and, you know, it's better than nothing. Need to get some kings on the board anyway. I guess having 4 units here is not ideal, because this is one of the best artifacts I have. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Surely I won't lose in Act 7 again. That would be preposterous. Let's give 3 units a shield. Reroll once. Reroll again. The ruby shard. Okay, nothing is moving on my board anymore. I'm gonna have to swap this out for something else because it doesn't like do anything, but yeah, it's fine. E10 is still perfectly achievable. I just want you to know, like, it's not like I immediately figured out how to break the game right away. I'm on like 10 hours of this demo. I really enjoy it. E40. It's beautiful. Clone, yeah. Obviously I'm gonna clone. Clone another king here. Of course. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? If there is a clone, you clone the king. That is just how you do it. That is how the Empire would have won in Star Wars. Wait, didn't they? Isn't that like a plot point? Like, Snooki was a clone? No, this is not what I want. Astromancer? Help? Go in infinite, yes, but not what I want. Switch to things, yes. I shall swap this for that. And I need, like, just anything? Just in case there are, like, any rooks or queens to play. I need anything that's disposable. Does this also trigger twice now, I wonder? So much shit happening. I don't think it triggered twice. That's a shame. Get one of those. Destroy any unit plus 1 mult, Get one of those guys up here. Alright. Yeah, of course. No need to fuck around with any of that. Anything that will get triggered will probably get triggered by the mini dice along the way. It's highly unlikely that 20 dice don't roll any of the numbers at least once. So that's good. Okay. A mimic. Mimics are good. When your turn begins, spawn an autobomb. Oh, that's fucking nothing. I'm gonna put a mimic here actually, yeah. Sure, launch. The dragon's gotta eat. I can already feel them becoming less powerful. And I need better artifacts. Like, what the fuck is Jupiter Brain still doing here? Okay, another queen. When you score you, that's fucking nothing. When you would get budge or oh no, over the limit, get +2 mult. Sure, like when it's leveled up, it's gonna be a lot stronger than that, but that's gonna be a while. Okay, next up, I'm going to have this one. I want to trigger more often. Don't care to give them experience over and over again. Alright. This is most certainly doable. Oh yeah, also, like, yesterday I fucking found out I'm gonna be in the Duskbloods playtest, only to then find out that you're not allowed to share any video of it. Which is kind of a shame, but I am very much in it for the love of the game. If Miyazaki, like, made a hero shooter, I'd be like, okay, I'll consider it. If he made, like, a hospital sim, I'd be like, ooh. Sure, I'll consider it. Do I kill one of the kings? That's the question. I think I should, actually. I'm gonna kill one of the kings. Probably not optimal at all. But whatever. And you are going all the way to the top here. I will sacrifice this echo to you. But not the knight. The knight will be needed. Will have to be fed quite well. I couldn't think of the word. Messed. Force feed, but like that's not. That doesn't have the same connotations, does it? Alright, okay, nice, yes. I get E43 multiply. I am fucking unstoppable. You just fucking try me, whoever randomly will be the boss of that. We roll again. Another king. Delightful. Okay, there's no way I can fuck this up at this point. I've never had E90 before. I get 32 mini dice before I even do anything. This game is just so wonderful. Just, you know, there's like a certain beauty about playing Paper Mario, and then like you deal 8 damage and you're like, hell yeah, I'm the most powerful being in the world. But sometimes it's also nice to just like look at numbers that you just literally cannot comprehend. Yeah, I mean, another king, obviously. I'm gonna sacrifice anything to the dragons. Yes, sacrifice you. Okay, I was at E90, E91? Where am I gonna be at now? That's the real question. Alright. Now both of my dragons go crazy. E45 and E32. Okay, one of them is significantly crazier than the other one, but... E43 multiplier, E96. There's no way, right? There's no way I can lose this still. Reroll. Another king. Get him in there. Swap. I should probably move one of the queens down. Do something. I guess this is the only one I can still, like, trigger. So, you go down here. I want the dragon to be a little bit further up anyway. Alright. E96. This is the one. This is to run. I mean, obviously it's gonna go to, like, E250 in the last act, considering how insane the scaling is on this game, but surely that will not be a concern at all, right? E98 in one roll? Crazy. I honestly don't even know what to do about any of this anymore. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna get another king. What? Alright. What's the balls mean? Oh, it has 2 energies right now. Got it. Yes. Yes, I see. I understand. This is what computers were made for. E100. 3-digit E. And another king right here. I mean, sooner or later... Oh, god damn it! I really would have liked that. Sooner or later, there's just, like, nothing left anymore. There's just gonna be no room. Everything is just kings and queens and 2 dragons, and... That's how I know. That's how I know I will have done it. Definitely need some better artifacts. The artifacts I currently have are actual trash. Some of them. It would be nice to have slightly better ones. Noel. No, that's not what I want. Reroll once. That's what I want. That is absolutely what I want. Goodbye, Dream Eye. And let's get another Chrono Token. This is what I needed. Like, multiply all of that again. That is gonna make such a big difference. It's one of those, oh yeah, big whoop, ×5. You already have E43 multiplier. Yeah, but like, That's 5 times as much once it's leveled up. Alright, E43. E109. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice a king to the dragon. And oh no, that was a queen! Fuck! For some reason I just assumed it was another king. Damn it. That was a mistake. Is that gonna have long-term repercussions? I hope we'll never find out. Because I'll die right now. Like, if you're somehow watching this, but you haven't seen the real InfoWars, you have to watch the real InfoWars. Start from the very beginning, E125. And, like, get all the way to what I can only call a season finale. They're incredible. They're so fucking funny. Reroll. Repeat. No. Rook. Rook, eat this. E24. One more reroll. Wicked Mirror. Warped units could go really hard right about now. You know what? Surely Jupiter Brain has no actual impact on my score. Like, no real impact. It would be really funny if I just immediately like, got negative 126 points out of that. E126, of course. At this point... Is that like how like gangsters in like movies? I recently like watched all of John Wick. But when they would like just say like 25 and everyone just knows they mean 25 million because any unit smaller than a million isn't worth mentioning. When you would spend Oh my fucking god, yes, okay, give. So now I have like a portable battery that allows my kings to trigger more often. It's amazing. I don't know if it's like amazing, but it's fun. It's fun, it's synergistic. You know, it's kind of fun that like forever ago, what was it? Was it the Lonely Island, Like a Boss? Where they like would use like the phrase promote synergy. And at the time I was like, huh, that is such a silly business term. Who would ever use that word? You sons of bitches. I mean, I can trigger one of these so many more times than before. Okay, replace. Okay, and you shall be moved up here, so I may sacrifice the rook. So, for now, the positioning of the left hand is very suboptimal. However, soon enough, it will become quite optimal. I really need like an empty spot there. Okay, like I was like struggling by Act 7 last time. This time I am just blowing everything out of the water in one go. That is amazing. No, not worth it. Not worth the risk. I'm not fucking with what I have right now too much. It makes more sense to place this one here anyway, so there's 4 kings that get triggered twice. And we sacrifice this rook to the almighty dragon, E59. What's like my strongest? E75? Sure, E75 gets a shield. Alright. Is there gonna be like a Olatro nation? video that somebody's gonna make, where like it's the white steaks on the blue steaks. Am I gonna have to make that? Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. Fantastic. E57 multiplier E138. I think I can like sacrifice another king to get some more numbers higher up. Plus, yeah, leveling this one up is incredibly important too, I suppose. Alright. Like, I could skip some of these, but I will absolutely not skip anything. I am not taking any chances. This is just beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm trying to think of like anything to talk about, but how beautiful it is. Man, I really am a poet. As soon as I see something beautiful, I'm just decide to just sit down and like, talk about it for 2 hours. Sure, yeah. Let's do that again. And then you will go down here. So I can trigger this one twice. Now I'm at 42 mini dice. Before anything has even resolved, which is just delightful. That's just so freaking good, man. It's just so freaking good. Keep accidentally triggering the multiplier too through the asteroids. Gonna happen again. But the dragon has not struck yet. Oh, this is after the oh, it doesn't stack. Oh, it doesn't stack. Shit. That's a shame. The dragons trigger too late for this strategy to actually work the way I wanted it to. I do. Yeah, no. Giving this dragon repeat is more valuable than giving it 20 extra attack, I believe. Goddammit, reroll. I kind of maneuvered myself into a corner here. That's a little unfortunate. No, hang on. This one's too important. This is a double trigger. You can move somewhere else. The molt does not work like that, I don't believe. Let's level this one up just for the hell of it. Alright. It would be nice if I could level up like the hidden portal more, but I don't think those 30 are going to make a big difference. I mostly have it for the mini dice. Those don't scale, so... I recently had another moment of realizing just how much of a pretentious person I am. And I say that with every bit of love that I deserve as a human being. Because I looked at a poetry slam night near where I live, and I read all of the, hey, do this and that, and this and that, and I was like, those are too many rules. Yeah, no, I guess I'm just doomed to write things into Google Docs and let them languish there forever. But it's fun, you know, sometimes you write things down and then you learn shit about yourself. I wrote, it's about 7 minutes long when read out. Whole thing about how much I like it when I look at the clock and it randomly happens to be 34 past 12. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's just kind of fun, you know? It's like an innocent little bit of fun. And you'd be amazed how much mileage I can get out of shit like that. Alright. Do I kill this queen? Do I have any... I do have a backup queen, so... I can swap this queen in here. Get another chrono token, why not? Alright. Yeah, okay. These rounds keep taking longer and longer. I have it set to max speed. That is awesome! While you pause the game, the animation keeps playing. I like that. You don't actually pause the game, you just see how strong all of your units are, which is also very fun. And it's almost as if like these developers were good or something. As if they like really understood the fucking assignment. E202, baby. Reroll. Reroll. I'm not falling for Deus Ex Machina. I'm not doing it again. I may be stupid, but I'm not dumb. Throw out another king. Yeah, why not? Alright. I think I can get rid of the asteroid guy soon. Because there's not gonna be much more room left for it to do anything. Alright. I'm also debating getting the nuclear power plant next time I can, just to buff units even more. But that is gonna cost me all of my shop rarities, so I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it in case I need to recover from something. Reroll! No, not what I want. Not what I want. No. 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 Oh, there we go. The chrono tokens are like one of my favorite things because they were in Dicevaders also. In that game you could use them to rewind by one turn. What's fun about it is that I think it reshuffles your deck because you draw different cards the second time around. But you can also use them in a shop or on a reward screen to re-roll what you get. That's just really fun. And I like that they're still here. Chrono tokens are a great feature. E97 Molt, E210. This is as good as in the bag. Yeah, Chisel, sure. Astromancer, no. You know what? You Astromancer can go away, actually. Okay, never mind. Nothing of value here. E112. One of my guys has enough points to win this entire round if I score him once. And he's one of the guys that gets scored twice because of the crystal. With the ruby, I'm sorry. But like, one of the most fun things about being a video game translator is in games where they have like a million billion items, which like there are a few that have that many, and you sit there and you're like, okay, so these items are going to be called axes, and these items are going to be called bardicious, and these items are because they have like 20 different words for axe in that game, and at some point you just run the fuck out. You just don't know what to do anymore. Is there like a king that I can sacrifice? Suppose I can sacrifice that one up there. And then swap you here. Alright. and then you like go through all of it. You're like, okay, these are lindworms. These are wyverns. These are dragons. All right, there are 3 different monsters, 3 different monster families. Okay, got it. No problem. No big deal. And then they hit you with like the Draconiuses and the Drakes and the Flying Serpent, which Flying Serpent is relatively easy because, you know, it's you just translate it. But like, you run out. At some point, you just run the fuck out of things to call stuff. It's a fun job. I do enjoy it a lot. It does kind of suck that like you can't really brag about anything you're working on. Because believe you me, the 2 projects I'm working on right now are quite braggalicious. But no, I just have to sit here and be like, yep, I work on stuff. And I'm gonna be happy if I'm gonna be in the credits. Because that's not guaranteed. But the translator's in the credits. Oh, I didn't actually upload that one. Virtue and a Sledgehammer. I played a demo for that. They had this really awesome feature where below the language selection, it actually just said the name of the translator. That was so awesome. That made me so happy to see. That was such a nice gesture, honestly. Alright. What the fuck? I'm running out of room. I'll just give you a shield again. E120. We're there. We have done that. But we're gonna do that in one go. Easily, handily. You know, one of the most dangerous things in the world is the fact that I discovered plant protein bratwürste. Because, like, oof, I missed those. And, like, they make good ones now. Like, a company makes good ones now if they want to pay me. If they want to guess that I'm talking about them and then they want to pay me, they are verily welcome to do so. But now I may be indulging in them a little bit too frequently during the summer when they're well stocked. They're good. They're just really, really nice, tasty. This is one German dish, Sauerbraten. This is real. Oh my god. Can't even talk about it. This is incredibly tender slice of meat that's marinated in, I believe, wine sauce. not that kind. For like 3 days. And then you serve it with like German potato dumplings or whatever you want to call them. And they're the best food that exists. But nobody's figured out how to make them vegetarian yet. Nobody can do it. And that's just such a shame. Honestly, I'd eat them twice a month if it was possible. It's so freaking good. It's an event. It's not even like it's an event because it's expensive. It's an event because there's very few people who can like actually pull it off. There's like grandmas and like 2 restaurants that can do it. Alright. E230. Sure, let's level this up. Is there even a point anymore in any of this? You know what? I'm going to sacrifice this Mimic. And I'm gonna hope to get another king. And also, I just increased my multiplier by 0.2, so... that is also good. fucking crazy. Because, like, a part of my, like, the monkey part of my... No, not even the monkey part. Monkeys are good at this. The reptilian part of my brain was to say, oh, I almost have double. No, I have so much more than double. But that's the problem with numbers, like, the human brain just cannot comprehend. Okay, nice. Done with that. There we go. Here is another king. This is just a little bit crazy, but I'm so completely okay with that, you know? Oh, lighting is surprisingly good. I forgot to turn on the light when I sat down, and it's been an hour, so it got dark all of a sudden. But I'm visible. Am I visible enough to drive viewers away? I hope not. No, that's a joke. I'm a relatively handsome guy. I'm aware of that. I gotta tell myself that. Why did I buy that? It was so stupid. Your pairs and triples of base dice. No, that's useless. When you begin scoring this column with base dice, increase the strength of the bottom unit in this column by 20%. That could be fun. I don't think this one's actually good. After base dice have been scored, isn't actually that good for me. I'm gonna put that here. And I'm gonna keep buffing the queen. Unfortunately, I can't level up my artifacts properly so long as I have a full board, because she levels up artifacts primarily by... Oh my fucking god, I just wanna get the tooltip out of the way. Alright, that's good enough. She levels up primarily by placing units in the column of that artifact. And it makes sense considering that you're supposed to, like, sacrifice units a lot all the time. But I'm kind of not really doing that. You know what? Warped Echo, you're not actually that cool. Score any triple. That's fun. There's only 3 molds, so who cares? More shop rarity, sure. Why am I even bothering? Is there even anything that makes me go, ooh, I need that? I doubt it. I kind of doubt it. This is... I was gonna say, this took years of work, but the demo's only been out for like 2 months at most. I downloaded it a while ago because I was like, ooh, maybe I should get back to this. I was like, okay, I gotta try it. It's by Panganauts. They are the up-and-comers in the roguelike genre. They are quite good. And yes, 248. Nice. Okay. Alright, so is it just me, or would it be more intuitive? Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's replace it again. Let's just replace it with fucking again. Would it be more intuitive if, like, the first numbers were the ones that, like, make you go, oh wow, that's a big number? Because that's how my brain works. I don't really... I mean, I guess you're multiplying. It doesn't really matter. You could have it be E248 times 9.797, and it will work just as well, right? Can you add an option to swap those numbers for my brain specifically? And here come the dragon points. E252. What is the limit on that? Because I know there's like a system that permits for larger numbers. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice a queen. And was that the smartest thing I could have done? Absolutely not. Or was it fun? Theoretically, but I kind of screwed myself over here. It's fine. It's all gonna be okay. This dragon can go over here. Alright, I'm sure what I'm doing. Infinity Plus! You actually have to do it! You actually have to do it, yes! Oh my god. Of course it's Min. Of course Min is the Infinity Plus enemy. You should play Starvader so you understand what I'm talking about. Alright. E257. Am I actually gonna lose again? You motherfuckers, am I actually gonna lose again? Okay, you go here. No, surely not. Oh shit, I gotta make sure to like actually score this one. No, when you begin scoring this column. It doesn't matter when it's scored. Okay. You rat bastards. I love it. I love it. I wonder which came first, Min or the concept of reaching Infinity Plus. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm not gonna be able to do it. You bastards. Okay, move this one here, and then I'll swap you out later. Swap you to the bottom. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I have no real control over what happens anyway. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe, like, how much is Infinity Plus? Is it E1000? Is that what it is? Because, boy, that would be upsetting. No, there's no way. E1000 is way too much. It's way too much. There's no way. Fuck. Okay, swap you down here. Gotta get some more budges. Okay. I don't know. Hang on, strategy guide. Strategy guide? Up here. Alright, alright. Repeats. When repeated, only the effect is activated multiple times. Because of that, if the shell is repeated, it would actually give shield twice with only one. Oh! Oh, Shadow. No, fuck! This is even better. God damn it. Okay, okay, okay. Sure, whatever. Just. I still have full life. I've lived the full life. I can do this. Thank you, kings. It's getting awfully high pitch. E265, that's not enough. Okay, simulation failed, that's fine. Do I clone again? What if I clone? Whom do I clone? Guess I'm gonna start at 0 power. Okay, crazy plan. Move this one here. Get a dragon up there. Refresh. We gotta get a sacrifice, pronto. This is the most powerful thing in the world? No, it's not? Oh well. It is still relatively strong. Okay, a bunch of kings are triggering. Um, hmm. I think this one I should have moved a king down here, but I don't fucking know. If I can still pull this off, I'm gonna pop the fuck off. By which I mean I'm gonna be very quiet and respectful because my neighbors already fucking hate me. I don't know why. Just do not trust me with anything. Maybe it's because... Maybe it's because I'm white. No, they're also white, that's a joke. E308, holy shit. That's such a massive upgrade. But it's not nearly enough. Okay, kings are less valuable than dragons now. Top 10 sentences spoken aloud while playing video games. Let's just get more power onto those dragons. Because the dragons count for both. The dragons count for both, and I don't have much time left to, like, scale up anyway. The dragons count for score and molt, and that's very important. Wow. 330? Oh my fucking god, no! How much is fucking infinity? Okay. Dragon also moves over here. Get the bumps, whatever. I cannot fucking believe it. I can't believe I'm gonna lose again. It's such bullshit. How much? How much do I fucking have to get to win this bullshit? That's insane. Oh, that barely made a difference. Holy shit. That's not gonna do anything if I can't. I'm so disappointed in myself. I got so fucking close. And I'm never gonna find out what I did wrong because... Fuck doing this ever again. No, I'm kidding. But this is... Oh, hang on, I can just do this. 165. I'm gonna sacrifice the 165 to the dragon. Sacrifice that king. Gotta get some more people on that lane. I think the dragon triggers again while it's on there. God damn it. Okay. Fuck. Hang on, I can reroll. Can reroll? I can get like a triple somewhere. Good enough. Good enough. I tried. I really did. Holy fucking shit. Ah. I mean, the numbers are massive. The numbers are absolutely ridiculous. But there's no way. There's no way. Is there? No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is like the most insane thing you could possibly do. Did I need more dragons? Should I have gotten more dragons? Was that the problem? Of course it's fucking Min. Of course it is. Who else would have that level of power? That's fantastic. It's so fun. Dicevaders. You don't have to do an hour-and-a-half run to have fun with this game, but it doesn't hurt. At least not until the very end. The demo should be on Steam right now. Don't forget to do something kind for yourself, a loved one, and a stranger in any order you choose, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.